Cameras. Oh, I ain't even check the levels of the mic for this film because I'll never move them and stop. Yeah. Mic check 1 2 1 2
3 4 3 4, but 1 2 sound better. Mic check 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 sound better. I ain't gonna lie, we gotta get back into the making music, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I be having something to say. I want to make a mixtape called "This Ain't for Kids," but it really is for kids.
I don't know why that shit sound like it got hella reverb on it.
It do, it really do. Probably because I'm too close. I could just.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It should
be. Yeah. That's definitely much better. Yeah. Like I don't even like recording.
Mic check. I'll listen to you.
I don't even like recording.
Mic check 1 2. Yeah.
I don't like recording. I don't know how people can rap and then hear themselves in their microphone while they rapping.
All the monitor shit.
Really, like the playback, that shit is crazy. Like, why do you want to hear yourself? I can't do that. And then it's like a delay. It's not like you hear yourself while you're saying it.
Yes.
Like now, I can do that. Like here, right. I can rap like, yeah, you know what it is. His name is Blaise. I can do it like that, but
his name is Blaise.
His name is Blaise. He'll pay to get laid. Oh, he's a trick.
That's funny. Fuck my note. Okay, I'm gonna say fuck my notes.
And you know what? Anytime I step outside, I gotta wear all black.
I be the same way, but I had to change it.
Cause it just didn't feel right. Like I had like a white shirt on at first, and then it just wasn't giving the vibe. It wasn't giving the vibe.
Yeah, you ready?
Of course, man. Of course.
Yeah, man. Oh man, let me pop one of these cookies real quick.
Go ahead, fat boy. Oh Lord, fat boy done lost the cookies.
Oh, damn, they all the way over there. That shit over with. Fuck that shit, man. We right into this motherfucker. Let's get it. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh man, this is so peaceful.
Yeah, man.
Good times.
Ooh. Yes, sir.
My mama say I can't dance, but I'ma dance anyway.
There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. I just want to say it's gonna be good times in this motherfucker, y'all. Oh, this shit low as hell, but I hope y'all still vibing out to this motherfucker though.
Yeah, but it's still giving the vibe about a good time.
It's to mix another song, but it's cool. Hey, I want to welcome y'all to the Malik Scylore Podcast, man. I also want to say thug is free. No more free thug. It's thug free. We know how that feeling feels.
You said they said free thug till it's backwards.
That shit backwards now. We know how that shit feel, man. And we gonna keep this shit rolling, man.
Oh?
Yeah, man. We just gonna keep this shit rolling, man. You know what the fuck going on.
And I have to say thank God for coffee.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's a good day when you have coffee and tea. Shout out to the tea drinkers. Oh, whoa, whoa, booming, whoa, whoa. Hey man, it's 11/3. It's a tray day. It's a good day. Shout out to the gang, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah.
Thank God that I had some daughters. I'm the youngest, but yet I'm richer than everyone my brothers. I took flawless baguettes and put it on my mama and father.
Seem like one of them, I'm in the car just vibing.
Oh yeah. Man, thug free, man. Thug free, man. Y'all just listen to these tracks real quick. Y'all just vibe out to these tracks real quick, man. I don't care how long this intro is. We're gonna listen to this shit. Thug free.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Young Thug, you're Thug Gotti to me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Thug Gotti.
Yeah.
Thug Gotti. Thug Gotti.
Spider, please dismiss these writers. Yeah, caught up with your wife in one nighter. I put that shit on, I'm a
fucking striker.
Little,
like a fucking striker.
Dropping the top of Lambo.
Let's keep it being rolling real quick, man. Y'all are tuned in to the Malik Scylore Podcast. I want to say this is episode 1919 in this motherfucker, man. Shout out to the Atlanta Falcons. You already know what the fuck we finna do.
I want you back.
Y'all know what's going on.
Rise up, baby. We representing tonight.
Cause I went there. I'm
scared of you, what you can get done to me. Who said they dare? Who said they dare? What you say, Key? Yo. Man, R.I.P. Lil Key, man.
Rest in peace, brother.
Welcome home, Young Thug.
Welcome home, brother. Yeah, I know I'm the ad-lib king, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't care, man. I want everybody to be successful out there. You ain't always got to be your hustle. Just support somebody hustle, man. Everybody eat. Yeah.
Y'all just tune in to the Young Thug set real quick, man. We're gonna let these songs ride. Yeah. I seen them other podcasters trying to do a Young Thug set, man. They can't do it like a nigga from Atlanta could do it, man. I seen these New Yorkers trying to do the Thug set, man. You can't do a Thug set like you want to do it, man. If you want the good stuff, man, you got to tune in to the Malik Scylore Podcast to get what you need, man. We got what you need, man.
How do you not tune into a vibe?
Facts, man.
Tune into a vibe. Sometimes you just got to vibe out.
What they say? Who should you tell? Cause I won't tell.
Yeah.
I'm scared. What you and you can get done to me. Who said they dare? Who said they dare?
Who said?
You know you gon' be proud of me. Take care of that pussy. Skinny gon' win it like Woody. Chicken stay here, she cut. Some banana, no pudding. Pictures of still all they wood. We gon' keep this thing rolling, man. We gon' get to the pod in a second, man. But we gotta get Young Thug ride, man. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home.
DJ Malik Scylore. Roll that shit.
You know what's going on. I wasn't even gonna put this song in the set list, man, but we were just vibing out pre-pod beforehand and we sing the song. Come on, man, let's go.
What? Straight day. Straight day. Straight day. Hey, yo, shout out to the slimes, man, but yo, keep it righteous, though. Keep it righteous. So shout y'all boys out, man. Yeah. But you know what's crazy? They even had the police last night saying, thug free now, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, boy, you powerful, boy. You powerful now.
Oh, you went big stones. Oh, you made 2 extra M's. Oh, you went ringtones. Yeah. Oh, you went train on that bitch. Oh, you went ding dong. Oh, you went kingpin. Oh, you went wings in. Yeah. Oh, you went hands on. Oh, you went yeah. I'm gonna have to turn this up a lot in post, but it's alright though. Oh, you had cane.
We're gonna do what we gotta do. I know you're gonna come through.
Yeah, man. Man, y'all ready to get this pod started, man? I know y'all vibing out in the car, man. I know y'all vibing out in your living room. I know you're vibing out on your phone. I know you're vibing out on Apple Music, on YouTube, on Spotify, on Podcaster, on Pocket Cast. We on everything, man. Malik Scylore is global with my boy Blaise Harris, and we gonna keep this thing rolling real quick, man. Let's get it going, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that's that swim move right there. That's called a swim.
Hey. I know you know this song, man. Thug is free and requested to work with Gunna specifically, man. So let's get these vibes rolling real quick. Yeah.
The price I want for a show, you gon' need 3 promoters. I got a badass from Jamelis, but I had switched the motor.
Yeah.
These badass bitch running around this bitch, they all the coders. Yeah.
I just told her make a stolen. Let's get all this. Hold up.
I told her style my mix. I told her stop telling everything she seen and told her meet me at the Ritz.
Meet me at the Ritz.
I was guessing the back of my ring and I went in trying to hit. I told her she gotta run to the team.
Oh, what you pull up in, Thug? What you pull up in, nigga? Land chop, I just pulled up with some food. Yeah.
Showed her 2 million cash, now she woozing. 20 watches and I'm still snoozing. I had came up out the trenches and I had beat a few bodies like Boosie. She said, you murk 'em, I show you my Gucci. I had to sing to this bitch like a Tuesday. Yeah. Let's go.
go.
Bitch got a backwood on her nightstand.
I know she fucking with Gunna. Yeah.
I fuck with slats and we gonna eat rats.
And they got us some fucking piranhas. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to Gunna too, man. We in this bitch.
Boy, everybody outside now. Everybody outside, boy. This the time to be alive, man. Yo. Hey, man, you know what? I'm voting Thugger.
Hey, you talking about?
I said I wasn't gonna vote, but you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and vote Thugger, man.
I'm gonna let the rest of this song ride, man. It got like 30 seconds in this bitch. We finna get right into it, man.
We went from free
I'm in
Thugger.
New York, college money. Yeah, not the Birdman when I'm stunning.
Vote
Yeah,
Thugger.
Vote
Thugger. Vote Thugger.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go. Bitch had an X stain on her jeans.
She must be fucking with Thugger. Yeah.
I fuck with slats and we gonna eat rats.
And they got us some fucking piranhas. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Vote Thugger, man. Vote Thugger, man. 2024. Thugger for press.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all know what is going on, man. Y'all know what the fuck is going on. Y'all know what the fuck is going on. I want to welcome y'all to episode 19 of the Malik Scylore Podcast.
Yes, give a round of applause. Yes, sir. Got to love it. Got to love it.
I hope y'all got a lot of energy out there, man. I hope y'all got a lot of love. I hope y'all got a lot of peace in y'all heart, man. We turned up with Young Thug for a 9-minute set, man. I just hope everybody doing good, man, because I feel good. I know you feel good.
Oh, I feel
Blaise.
awesome, man.
I know Jeffrey feel good, man.
Oh, yeah,
Young
definitely
Thug
do, man.
I know he feel good. But, yeah, man. So let's get right into it, man. I'm your host, Malik Scylore, and I'm here with...
It's Blaise Harris.
You already know what's going on, man. This is episode 19 of the Malik Scylore Podcast, man. We 19 episodes in, which is a big accomplishment in itself. I'm going to say that every single episode, man, because consistency is a real thing, man. Consistency is a real thing. You got to stay consistent. You got to stay persevering. I think that's the word.
Yeah,
you got to
definitely.
keep going. You just got to stay level with yourself to keep your mind going. It's hard to feel like you always have to do something or you always want to do something. Is always hard because life is life and you go through things. But you got to keep going, man. That's a big key that I've learned. I know you know the same thing, but it's a big key that I've learned is that, man, you just got to stay consistent and keep going, because once you stop, you stop. And it's hard to get back going, man. Once you stop, you stop. So that's my little intro, man. I just want to say that, you know.
And it's got to be in your heart, too.
Definitely
You got to be in your heart to want to do this. I was talking to one of my brothers yesterday, and it finally came out in his heart that he doesn't want to be a rap no more. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to be a rapper. He want to be something that rhymes with rapper. That's just his lifestyle. So if this not in your heart anymore, it's going to be hard to be determined. It's going to be hard to be consistent. It's going to be hard to have that perseverance that you need to keep on going. And it's going to be some tiring times. Like it takes less. You're not going to have 8 hours of sleep. I was actually talking to somebody else that was in prison. I told him too. I said, listen, bro, you might as well just go ahead and enjoy your time when you're in prison, right? All the time you got to yourself, and you can think and ponder and just have all your bills paid for, because when you get out here, it's work to be done. Yeah, so it's work to be done. It's work to be done, and to obtain and sustain, you're not just going to be chilling on the couch. Just, oh yeah, life is easy. Nah, it's work. I'm not gonna say it's hard, but it's work. It's all those words we said before: consistency, determination, perseverance, over and over and over again.
That shit is definitely work, man. You ain't said nothing but a word, man, because I got out and I already knew what had to be done. I knew I couldn't get out here lollygagging. I couldn't get out here tripping, just doing stupid shit, random shit, falling back in the same ways that I was before. Like, it was really a mindset change.
Right.
And the crazy thing is, so I'm gonna tell this story after I tell this Young Thug thing, because I knew where his mindset was at when he was like, because his lawyer Brian Steele told him, "Hey, you know, we're winning in trial. You know, we can beat this shit." Thug was like, "Bro, I want to go home, dog.
Yeah, facts.
I want to go home, dog.
I want to go home. I'll take my chances on probation."
Yeah, he was like, "Bro, fucking go home.
I try not to cuss, but fuck that.
Nah,
I'm going home.
Shit, with YouTube, I think it takes like the first 5 minutes you can, because we 12 minutes in, man. We straight. So
This boy, see, that's why you got to know the rules out here too. While you out here working, know the rules now.
Yeah, but shit, I be breaking them YouTube rules all the time. I play my shit get blocked all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Hey man, I don't sacrifice, man. I learned this one. Then we're gonna get to Young Thug in a minute, but you know this is a tangent podcast also. But man, that's the one thing that I've learned, man, that sometimes like when you, because we're not at a level to where we're getting thousands and hundreds of thousands of views on these videos yet. Right? You feel me? So at the beginning, I want to serve the product to the people that want the product. So the product is a podcast that is based in music, culture, tech, and motivation, and positivity and peacefulness. Correct. So if I want to give you music,
exactly. Positivity. Keep going.
Exactly. So if I want to be a music podcast and give you the music that I'm reviewing or talking about or discussing or anything, I want to serve you the music.
Exactly.
Right. So I'm gonna play the music. It's up to YouTube and the powers that be, the labels, to block the music or copyright strike the music or take the music down or whatever. Because that's happened with a few songs, and it's usually the major labels like Drake songs usually get taken down. I'm gonna talk about this Meg shit in a minute.
These penny pinching labels, man. Let somebody play that. Man.
Yeah. Don't let me forget to talk about the
Meg
doc.
Stallion.
Yeah. The Meg doc. Yeah. But. So I'm gonna give the people what they want, what they tuned in to us really for, and I'm gonna keep going until we can. Obviously when the monetization comes and everything like that, you got to move accordingly. But the shit's never gonna change on Apple Podcasts. The shit never gonna change on Spotify. The shit never gonna change, nowhere else. When we get to that level, we go on Patreon. It's never gonna change on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? So we just I want to give them the product that I want to put out there with no holds bar. I don't have no sponsors, no commercials, no ads, nothing like that. I'm gonna give it straight to you all the way through.
And I like how you said, like, when we get to that space where we have to pivot or adjust, that's another thing in life. I was also telling that same guy, I'm glad you brought it back around full circle, because I was just thinking, like, I was telling him, listen, bro, you can have a direction you want in life, but you're not going to have everything planned out. Nothing is finna just go as you think it's about to go when you step outside. So what I want to advise people, especially coming out of prison, is just keep a good head on your shoulders that's saying, yes, I will succeed being completion. I will persevere. I will overcome obstacles, and I will learn. Because you have to be a learner out here to be an earner out here. I told him, go ahead and spend $400 to get a forklift, or go ahead and invest in yourself to get your CDLs. Go ahead and put a skill inside of you so you can actually be valuable out here. Because I'm telling you, just coming out of chain gang and thinking you just finna get a $20 an hour job, good luck with that. Now, it's not saying it's obtainable. I'm just saying it's harder, not just with going through the application phase, because yes, it's still hard for felons to get a job out here. Yes, it's hard to get transportation to these jobs. Yes, it's hard to just, like I say, sustain. So just think about this. Nothing is finna go as planned. You can have this I got A through Z and it's gonna go like that. It's not.
Right.
It's not. So you got to have that spirit of perseverance when you come out here, so you can obtain what you want. Yeah,
I be telling my mom all the time, because she always, and I appreciated this family. She always tells me, like, bro, like, Malik, I'm very proud of you, like how you're doing and what you accomplished since you've been out and all that stuff. And I always tell her, like, these plans that I made, I always had contingencies for every single plan, because I know things don't always work out the way that you want them to. If things work out the way they want them to, I would have never went to prison, right? But things don't always work out the way that you want them to, and you only have so much control over your life. But the control that you do have over your life, you have that fucking control, right? So I always tell her, like, if I have a plan 1, 2, and 3, that means I have a plan 1, 1A, 1B, 1C, plan 2, plan 2A, plan 2B, plan 2C, and so forth. So I always have a contingency of what's going to happen. I knew once I got out of prison, I had to make something work, because I didn't want to live with my parents for forever. I wanted to have my own life. Fix your glasses. I wanted to have my own life.
I wanted to slanted, because I'm looking like Urkel. Like, what's the vibe giving? Because
the headphones are just leaning on them. That's all.
Is it straight now?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, because I want to make sure I hear. I might just do it. Do I look cool?
Yeah, you good. All right. Yeah, the
headphones. Do I look cool? And I was just thinking to myself, like, I hate people that are too cool.
Do I look cool? Yeah.
I tried to take a picture last night, and folks looked at me like I was crazy. Like, Bro, we can't take a picture?
We can't take a picture. I'm a photographer, so you know I love taking pictures. But yeah, man, you just always have to have a plan when you get out, and you have to have a plan for the plan not working. And you have to have a plan for the plan not working, that plan not working. So you always haven't had a contingency, man. I got out, went to school, got my skill trade, do everything that I need to do because I know, okay, I want to start this business, but I can't start this business without any capital. Okay, I have to get capital. How do I get enough capital to start the business that I want to spend? Okay, I need a skill trade. What skill trade can I get where I can be making this amount of money? Okay, what skill trade can I get as a felon that will hire? Okay, what company will hire this skill trade as a felon without too much background? Okay, let me get that. All these bullet points, step down. Boom, you got them. Okay, I got these options. I got these options. I got this option. Okay, if A don't work, I'm going to go to B. If B don't work, I'm going to go to C. If C don't work, I'm going to go to D. And all of these options are still under, luckily for me, I'm still on plan A.
Right.
But I have a plan B. Well, technically, I'm on plan B because plan A wasn't going to prison. But, so now I'm on plan B.
Bro, I gotta say this point, bro. It's really 2 points. So, this is if the boot fits, right? So I want to kind of explain that and not take too long with it. So if you come from a good family, let's say you come from a good family, like we came from good situations, right? We got good family. We was one of those suburban kids that just stepped outside, tried something that wasn't in our lane, and then we got messed up. Mm-hmm. But now we're outside. We knew that way that we were doing wasn't working, so we need to do things the right way to make sure we stay outside. So with that being said, for y'all guys coming from good family situations, right? And y'all want to act like y'all want to be a recidivist, y'all can quit asking me for money, honestly. Don't even hit me up no more, because one thing I'm going to say is it's not hard to stay out of prison.
Right.
And this might be an unpopular opinion. Prison is easy. Honestly. You sleep, you got lights, you're going to eat. The only thing you worried about is getting stabbed. Man, I can be worried about getting robbed out here. But guess what? Even as I know from being a civilian or even to being a gang member, it's all about who you surround yourself with, right? The actions you choose, the words you speak, you control yourself and you control your reality. So what are you doing? So for y'all brothers out there, that's just, you want to act like you want to keep making that same mistake over and over. And this not for the people that's having a life sentence, right? Nah, this ain't for y'all. Y'all never had the opportunity just yet to come out and prove that you can make it out here in this free world without violating and getting sent back to prison. This is not for the people who are recidivists, but you come out with a $35 in a bus ticket, no family ties. This is not for you either, because I know it's hard out here. But for y'all people that's coming out and you going back to your mama house and you feel ashamed because you see everybody else around, they out there living a good life and all that good stuff, and then you want to catch up, but the righteous way takes a little minute, right?
It takes a minute.
Staying there, it takes a little minute, but it happens. It can happen, bro. Bro, how long you been out now?
A year and some change, 13 months, something like that, 14 months.
Bro, a year and some change, right? So he already got family, house, car in a year.
Yeah.
A year, bro. Just stay down. Stay down and quit thinking with your waist too. Like, let's start using this up here.
Self-made too. Wasn't given to me. Self-made.
Yeah, that. He used the situation that he went back to. Blessed, like we said, came from good family homes and then just leveled up because he did have a plan, right? He did his research though, because a lot of folks just come out here freestyling and don't know the obstacles that it takes to get to what they need to be.
Facts.
So he did his research and did what he had to do to be where he was at. So yeah, I'm putting that out there. Y'all, and I know some of y'all situations, especially if you in Gwinnett County. Yeah, that's the suburbs. We ain't finna act like what the Migos are talking about.
North side.
Yeah, to the north. I mean, I still represent the north, but I know what y'all coming from. Yeah, there's a few people doing Section 8 out there, whatever. Y'all still having y'all little way, so don't make it what it's not. You feel me? Y'all folks just doing what y'all ain't supposed to be doing. So if you choose that, quit asking me for $25 on the Cash App, because I only got Apple Pay.
Hey, that's crazy. I ain't gonna tell that story on the pod. I'll tell you that shit off, Mike. But yeah, man. So Young Thug has been released from prison. So Young Thug he got a 40-5 basically. So the judge read off all of his the judge read off all of his
shit in there.
Yeah, damn. Yeah. The judge read off all of his sentencing sentence is. And so she was just reading them off, 20 years here, 15 years here, 15 years here. And a lot of the stuff was consecutive time. You know what consecutive
is? Back to back.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff was consecutive time, but she commuted all of it, right? Most of it. The stuff that, because he had minimum mandatory. He had like 60-something counts or whatever, but he had minimum mandatories on a lot of them, right? So with the minimum mandatory, they got to give it to you. So she was running them consecutive. So what basically ended up happening is he got the 5 years to serve in prison, right? Commuted to time served, right? So basically she granted him parole already, and then she gave him 15 years on probation. Starting now since she commuted to 5 years. But with the 15 years probation, he has a bunch of conditions with that.
I heard he has to do like a concert every year in Atlanta.
He has to do 4. It doesn't have to be a concert, but he has to do 4 events, community events. And the judge was like, and it can be benefit concerts if you choose to do so, which I'm sure he would, because that would be the best, course of action, unless he's tired one day, one of the 4 or whatever, wants to do something else. But one of the conditions is benefit concerts, and he has to come to the city. He's banned from Metro Atlanta for 10 years. Right, which I don't really think he gives a fuck about, because yes, he has property in Atlanta, all this stuff, but in 10 years, he can really change his life around. He can move to Oregon or California or Florida or something like that.
Moving to Oregon.
People that want to get their life together and be away from all the rest of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, he has a bunch of different special conditions, and there's been a lot of discourse online. So basically, Thug is home. He has a lot of time on his hands, and he has a lot of probation. He has a lot of paper in Georgia. But a lot of people online, they don't really know how Georgia probation works. So they keep probation itself is a trap for recidivism. But what I can say is that in the recent years, there's been an effort. It hasn't been 100%, but there's been an effort to make the probation and recidivism rate go down, because Georgia has the highest population of felons on probation in America.
Wow.
In America.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so they have the highest, so they've been trying to make laws to reduce that or whatever. Because cool. Because that looks bad on anything. Like, even though, okay, cool, you have a 98% conviction rate. All right, so what the fuck is that? Like, even people that know that can beat trial, they plea out. They plea out because, bro, I want to go home. Thug was locked up for 2.5 years, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. 2.5 years to us. Okay, we know how much time we did, but we also know when that switch changed. When that switch changed in prison, we was like, okay, they can let us out. Now we're good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For me, I got locked up 2015. I got out last year. So for me, in 2017, 2018. I was good. I was all right. I was good the first day I went in, like ready to come out. But I'm talking about mentally, where I know I wasn't gonna keep doing the same shit that got me in there. 2017, 2018 was like, okay, I'm ready to come home. I'm good. Like, my mind is right. And that's when I met you. That's when around the time I met you was, yeah. But it was around that time. Well, I met you a year later. But anyways, it was around that time I was like, okay, yeah, they can let me out. I'm good. And that was like the 2.5, 3 year mark. So Thug sitting in solitary confinement in the county jail. This wasn't even chain gang yet, in Rice Street, bro. In solitary confinement.
With his chubby cheek self. That boy got so much weight put on him.
Yeah,
boy,
man.
He number honey bun.
Yeah,
that honey bun Thug.
Yeah, honey bun. That sounds crazy.
That boy put the peanut butter on that thing.
Put the peanut butter on that thing every day. You know every day. So I get, you telling your lawyer, because his lawyer, Brian Steele, shout out to Brian Steele, and niggas in Atlanta know about Brian Steele.
Right.
That nigga the truth.
He cold.
That nigga gonna get you off. That nigga gonna get you off. I was looking on Twitter, his lawyer, I wonder who his lawyer. Nah, niggas in Atlanta know who Brian Steele is. He gonna get you the fuck off. But his lawyer was like, Brian Steele was like, bro, we can beat this trial, man. But I was like, bro, I don't want to risk mistrial. I want to go home, bro.
And think about this. There's no limit on how many times they can mistrial.
They can mistrial. They keep mistrial.
They can keep mistrial you, and you can keep. And then think about it. You was just part of the longest trial in Georgia history.
Yeah.
Who is about to sit 2.5 more years and go through all these witnesses, even if it ain't that long? I don't know the whole details of his case, how many witnesses they could bring back up, but just the fact that I just did all this.
Yeah.
And to start from the beginning, new jury, right?
Yeah, new jury. Yep.
You feel me? Like, how long was jury deliberation? That wasn't just...
That was long.
That was long. My jury said I went to trial too. Mine took a day. His
gonna take longer because
I was convicted in 4 days.
Yeah, that's how they do it, bro. If you ain't got no cameras on you, they ain't got to do the right thing. They could just. We ain't gotta talk about that.
You over here playing fussy with
I'm
me.
not playing fussy.
That was crazy. You got a whole space over there.
His foot just hit my foot, bro.
You're wild, bro.
Fussy,
they got a place for you in Atlanta.
Yeah, I bet they ain't got to play for me. Yeah, my house, nigga. They ain't got to play for me. Shit.
So I wouldn't want to did through that. I would have played out too, even though that's a lot of probation. Like,
yeah, man. So
so for people that don't know about my case, I had 20 years at first, and they had to get it resentenced. And I'm talking about day for day, had to do 20 years. Then got it resentenced to 10. But on the resentence to the 10, there was an opportunity where I probably could have got 8 years time served. But the prosecution, and the thing that you got to know about when you're coming up there with these plea deals, the prosecution has to agree to certain things. So the prosecution had to agree to commute these sentences with the judge, you feel me, before she could just start doing that, especially when you're dealing with like 7 deadly serious, with 7 deadly crimes and stuff like that. And that's a whole nother segment. But when that came up, the prosecution wasn't dealing with me. So they told me, yeah, you got to do another 10. Yeah, do another 2 to get that 10. So it's like, yeah, bro, like I appreciate what they did for the compassion they had for Thug, and just, even though they probably messed up and that's why they did it, it's good for you, bro. And I got a question on that too.
Yes, sir.
Is Thug getting out good for the culture?
It is good for okay. So yes, it is. I'm gonna say yes. It is good for the culture because it shows. First of all, if you get convicted of a crime, if you get charged with a crime, it is on the prosecution to show that you were guilty beyond reasonable doubt. And it's only on you, the defense, to defend what the prosecutor is saying, right? So it's good for the culture because you're putting street justice on trial.
Right.
Right. So this is not like
were any innocent bystanders hit? Because I don't know the details of this.
The details of the story, the details of the case is very nuanced, but the big one, yes, they weren't hit, but they were the house was shot at or whatever that they accused, Thug of, but nobody really knows unless you're like with that collective or whatever. But they did put something on them. They did put something on them that an innocent had nothing to do with. But the innocent person didn't die, but they was just in the vicinity of being shot at, right? But they put that on Thug, even though it probably wasn't Thug himself that pulled the trigger, but probably like people that he knew and all that stuff, went out and carried through that action or whatever. But nobody died from the action. But people did die in the case. A lot of people did pass away in the case, but those were like street justice.
And that's what I keep hearing. And the question, why I asked that question, is it good for the culture? Because yes, it's a good thing that he got out. However, are we condoning those actions that they're doing in this street justice?
I don't think we're condoning those. Well, I'm not specifically condoning those actions because a lot of this stuff happened a while ago, right? A lot of it, like pretty much everything. This is 12. They had cases on 12 years, 12 years ago, right? And some of the stuff, like, I don't know the most recent thing, but I think it was like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because he got arrested in 2022. So he's been locked up for the beginning of 2022.
Right.
So in the case that they got him for 2022 happened in 2015, 2014, throughout that time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all for giving people second chances and understand, as long as, children and crazy sex shit and all that stuff ain't going on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm all for giving people second chances and people having the time to learn. And I'm not for using music lyrics as evidence in court, because music is supposed to be a form of artistic expression. And even though there may be some realism in artistic expression, you can't pick and choose to pull out what you're gonna use. Like the prosecutor actually used lyrics that weren't thugs when she was in the sentencing hearing. She used lyrics that weren't even Young Thugs, but said them they were Young Thugs, but they weren't. But regardless of the situation, music is entertainment. So you're not gonna pull actors out of their movies.
Be some bad research right there. Like
they weren't prepared for Brian Steele. They weren't prepared for Brian Steele because a lot of the other people on the RICO case they've been plead out. Right, it was only a couple people left, like 3 or 4 people left to plead.
So did the rest of those guys get time served too, or they?
No, some of them got like 22-7. Some of them got probation. You know, Gunna just got probation or whatever.
Yeah.
That people just got sentenced here and there, but nobody's doing
it's
it.
a real light. Ain't nobody got no elbow.
Somebody got an elbow, but he already had that before. He got charged in the RICO case, but he was already in prison for something else. Okay. So they just charged everybody that was around him, but a lot of them was already in prison too. You know what I'm saying? So they been got them for something else. But it's just a lot. But it's good for Young Thug. And I feel like it's not a trap for him. Like 15 years probation is a long time. But also the way Georgia probation works, man, you can survive on there. You just got to, live the righteous path.
So, I mean, okay, so because I keep hearing this 15 years on probation, but we said a 40 do 5.
Yeah, so his time is commuted and is suspended. So his suspended time, if he fucks up, because the judge said she's going to wipe away the rest of his sentence pending on that 15-year probation. If he completes
So basically
that.
he got a first offenders. Right.
No, she's not wiping away his felony. She's just wiping away the rest of the rest of the time. She's going to suspend the rest of the time. Okay. So he does have like a 40-year sentence, but after 15 years on probation, if he's completed it successfully, then he's off of papers.
I wonder if he's still going to try them folks and smoke that weed. If he smokes.
I mean, you know how this shit go. I ain't going to put it on the podcast, but I mean, you know how this shit go, man. It's Georgia, dog. So, I mean, you know how this shit go. I mean, I wouldn't try it. I wouldn't try it because he's in the public eye. Like people already, he FaceTimed T.I. and some bimbo was around T.I. and was videotaping him FaceTiming T.I. and had him all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So people, there's gonna be eyes on him all the time, especially if he's still in the city. He ain't gonna be in the city for too long because he can't even really legally be here. But
all of Metro Atlanta. So
all of Metro Atlanta here,
Gwinnett,
Coweta, Fayette, Clayton.
What?
Yeah, that's
Coweta.
Yeah, Coweta County is Metro Atlanta, bro.
Coweta.
Y'all
are not Metro Atlanta.
It is Metro Atlanta,
bro. Really, Henry County ain't Metro Atlanta.
Henry County is Metro Atlanta too.
If I'm just saying, in my opinion, if your county doesn't hit 285, you're not Metro. I'm just saying.
Most counties hit 285.
Yeah, not Henry.
Yeah,
not Coweta.
Yeah, Fayette doesn't either, but Fayette does hit. Yeah, Fayette doesn't hit 285. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. So you're not Metro.
But the way it was gerrymandered. Yeah, remember 7th grade history class or economic, whatever the fuck it was called. The way it's gerrymandered, yeah, it's Metro Atlanta. There's a lot of things in Metro. Bro, I can pull up the map. It's Metro Atlanta, bro.
I mean, they can say that. I'm just saying in my personal opinion.
Clayton County is further from Atlanta than Fayette County is, and Clayton County is widely regarded as Metro Atlanta.
Y'all are not Metro Atlanta.
Lotto's from Clayton County.
Not
Waka
Metro.
Flocka from Clayton County.
Not Metro.
Who else from Clayton County? Tip not from Clayton. Sierra from Clayton County. Escape, the group is from Clayton County. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care.
Who else from Clayton County?
If it doesn't hit 285, you're not Metro.
Nigga, Norcross don't even hit 285.
Peachtree Corners. Exit 31. Peachtree Corners.
I don't have to bleep out shit, man.
On the north. Yeah, 285 me.
South side.
No, on the north. Yeah, we definitely Metro.
Man, we'll let Amaretta decide, man.
I don't care what
the South is not Atlanta. There's none of it, not Atlanta.
It's not technically, but we Metro. 285 hit me.
Yeah. Anyways, but it don't. But he's excluded from Metro Atlanta according to the gerrymandered map. You know what I'm saying? So Young Thug is home, man. I hope everything is good with him. I want to see some new music from him, but he can't say anything gang related in the song. He can't depict crimes in the song. So I guess we're just gonna get a bunch of objectifying women songs.
He needs to just not rap anymore.
He's gonna rap.
He don't need to rap anymore. He needs to go into something else. Fashion.
What type of music do you think he's gonna make now?
I don't know, because I mean
he can't say nothing with blood. He can't say nothing with no type of gang. He can't say slat. He can't do no type of anything, bro. Like no violence, no criminal action.
Then you just
anything.
make music for the kids. But besides that, you're dead. Like he's not finna get the same streams to me if he isn't talking about the categories that people loved him for talking about. So it's changed careers. It's okay to change.
I really do think Thug is available to make songs without talking about, because he's had songs like that before.
Oh yeah? Which ones were the top ones?
The tops of the song that I played at the first time. Good times. It's gonna be some good time. We gonna play out of the corner with the hood times.
Did that make radio? I don't know.
Yeah, it did make the radio. It was a top song.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then he made That's My Best Friend, That's My Best Friend. Big old booty, the rituals from Tessie with Nessie. I might skeet on the girls of Essie.
Then you kind of answered your own question there.
My bestie,
He's definitely finna objectify the hell out of women.
Yeah,
but
that's that thing.
I feel like that's going to oversaturate it.
But yeah, I mean, there's artists that make music that's not like Drake's first, before Drake became a mob gangster for some reason. His songs were, non-criminal, whatever. It was just regular music. And Thug's voice is an instrument, so I feel like he'll be able to, like, he has a song, he has a few songs that I think that he can mirror, like Ski. Like the song, the last song we played, Ski, it's just a fun song, but I think that's where he's gonna have to get into now is fun music. You know what I'm saying? But every song, he's such a versatile,
like metal rap. He should do metal rap. Like,
but he's such a versatile artist that I really don't think that, like, okay, his big song, Digits, right?
Oh, I love Digits. So he can't say Why Itself Alive?
No, he can't say Why Itself no more. But that's an ad lib. He can replace that. Yeah, I love my life. You know what I'm saying? That's the coin.
Yeah, but it's okay. He'll think of something. That's why he's
hustlers don't stop. They keep going.
Darn, you're a country. You know what I'm thinking about? Like when the last episode, you're like, let it. But
get
you
it
know
done.
what?
It's possible for him to do it.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't know.
And whatever
if
song he
can do
releases first is gonna go up.
I'm still gonna be on the, and I don't want to sound like a hater. I just don't think he's gonna be able to do that. So prove me wrong. You know what I mean?
I feel like he can do it. I feel like I definitely feel like he can do it. I mean, his voice is so versatile and an instrument in itself.
His voice does sound good. I love his voice. Pause.
Hey man, whatever. Float your boat, buddy. But he does have this one.
So you don't love his voice?
I do.
Say it.
I do. I think his voice is really very much an instrument, and I think he can use it to his advantage. And I actually want to show you one of the songs that he did on Shrimp 3 with it was really on Swaycation with Sway Lee, that really shows his versatility coming from just his voice. It was called Offshore. This is Thug.
Cause the way I wear my tees and my dreams.
Where do you want to take me?
Little do they know they want fun.
I ain't in the back. Just say you like the taste coming. How you like the taste coming? You sick, nasty.
Rolling off you. So he can make songs like this and just vibe, you know what I'm saying? He can just keep this mood.
I ain't gonna lie, Thug gonna go crazy. Now, I mean, it might have been like a hater, like, look at Ice over there, look at Blaise over there hating on Thug.
No, that's what I'm here for, to discuss the music and to make sure that, we both understand what Thug can do. But watch when his verse come in. Hold on, I'm gonna go straight to his verse. This is his verse coming up. I'ma let you vibe all day. I'ma let you try all day.
Okay. You can't tell him he can't sing. I wish somebody would tell Thug. Well, you know you can't sing, right? He be like, I'm there all day.
Baby steps when you walk.
Yeah.
Baby steps when you walk. Come on now, he can do it. I feel like on your feet, babe. Lambo, them doors ajar, yeah. Yeah. Watch him get up, watch him get up.
Make your mouth giddy ball, like a motorcycle.
So you're not talking no drugs, no guns, no nothing.
Yeah, he vibes right now.
I'll suck this shit in the Trump any day. I'll suck this shit at Donald Trump any day. Yeah, see?
Better get it right if you don't want gun to play.
That nigga can slide. That nigga can slide. I think he'll be able to do it very easily. I'm awaiting. How long do you think it's gonna take for Thug to drop new music?
No more than 3 months.
3 months? Yeah, I think that's a good take. I heard people say 6 months, a year. I'm like, nah, he's not gonna.
No more than 3 months, because I ain't gonna say I know, but I want to say I definitely know that with all that time in solitary, you got dumb stuff you done written. Yeah. You have all you need now. You're finna get Metro booming. You're gonna get these top producers. Everybody's gonna want to do tracks with you. They're gonna give you the best that they have. We're talking about Thug, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gonna get the best that they have, and he's in the yo right now. Like if family. I ain't gonna say he in the yo right now, right? But it's coming where he's just finna lock in, and he's gonna have all this stuff he's written on his notepad and stuff, and it's just finna go crazy.
What did he got out? It was Friday, right? So he probably is in the yo. It's been 3 days. You know, when you see your family and all that stuff, when you get out, it's like, okay, yeah, boom. 12 hours later, it's time. All right, what we doing?
Yeah,
he probably in the yo today.
Yeah, he probably in there right now, locked in. So yeah, 3 months. You know, he probably gonna have 50 tracks he done recorded. He gonna pick the top 20.
I think he should only do one song, one video, see what it does. I don't think he should drop a whole track right now. I think he should do one song,
a whole album or whatever.
I mean, yeah, a whole album right now. I think he should have it in the tuck for sure. Just keep recording. But the first thing that he releases it doesn't need to be a first day out. Nothing doesn't need to be that shit. It just needs to be one track, and he drops a video for that track, and let the shit go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be right here on the Malik Scylore Podcast to review Young Thug's first track when it gets out.
Yeah, because he's definitely. I mean, just because it's Thug and it's gonna be his first track, we know it's gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go crazy.
It's gonna set the tone. So I'm actually excited now that after you didn't, enlighten me on, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm not the music guy. He's the music guy. You feel me? I tell y'all to read a book. So, and from what I heard, I ain't gonna lie, I'm definitely gonna be excited to be like, all right, let's see what Thug doing, because I'm be thinking about you. Like, let me see how he gonna slide on it. Pause on that. But,
yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. But
that's our that's our Young Thug section. All right, so I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
No, I just say I think about you from time to time.
Oh, okay. All right. And coming up, so Tyler the Creator actually dropped his album.
Who?
Tyler the Creator.
How'd that turn out?
His album is called CHROMAKOPIA. He dropped it. So normally artists drop their albums on Fridays, right? That's just been a thing for the last few years. It used to be Tuesday drops, but now Billboard tracking and Nielsen tracking, SoundScan tracking, all that stuff, they track the album for a full tracking period from Friday to Friday, I think. Okay. So people drop their albums on Friday all the time now. Tyler's like, yeah, no, fuck that. I'm dropping my album on Monday because y'all niggas not finna listen to this shit over the weekend. I'm tired of dropping albums on Friday to try to appeal to the industry.
That's what he said?
Yeah. That's what he said. I'm dropping my album on Monday at 6 a.m. So when you wake up, the shit is there. You can listen to it when you're going to work. You listen to it coming home. You have time to listen to it through the weekday because you're not finna go to a club on Monday. You're going to sit down and actually have time to breathe in my album.
Definitely a good way of thinking. I love that.
So he drops his album this past Monday, 6 a.m. It was in your phone. Boom, ready to go. He had vinyls ready to go, and he had the streaming ready to go. Boom. The man sells 297,000 copies of his album, #1 album in the world.
Wow.
Yeah. From 4 days of tracking.
Okay.
From 4 days of track. He didn't get the full 7 days because he didn't drop it Friday. He dropped it Monday. Yeah. So he still became the #1 selling album in the country. He went #1 on the Billboard 200.
So he's halfway to gold right now already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That album's going to go. That album's going to go platinum in probably 2 weeks. But he sold 297,000 the first week of only 4 days tracking. So now this week that we're about to go into, it's now going to be 7 days of full tracking. So now he's really and he's selling physical copies like old school and the vinyls. He's selling digital copies and he has the streaming going. So the album is called CHROMAKOPIA. It's good that it's, sold and everything, but let's get to how it sounds.
Okay.
The album was written, produced, and composed and arranged by Tyler, the creator. He did everything himself.
Nah, that's how you do it.
He did everything himself. He's still signed to a label, and I don't know his master situation and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But he did everything himself, and he's done that for the last forever albums. Like, he does everything that himself. Right? Damn.
Yeah, go ahead and get that coffee.
Yeah.
Dry throat.
Yep. Bro, don't look at me like that.
I ain't looking at you like that. That shit was raspy.
Yeah, it was. This shit was definitely dry as hell. But he did everything himself, and this is the cover of the album. That's CHROMAKOPIA. Tyler's a weird character, man.
That's like, I don't know why the first thing I got was blackface on that.
No, he's wearing a mask. So I don't really know what CHROMAKOPIA means. I didn't do a deep dive. I'm not a journalist. I didn't do a deep dive into what CHROMAKOPIA means. But what I get from the album is I want to give you some really deep things into myself, but I need to put a mask on for me to tell you this shit. So that's what I get from the album.
That's pretty deep.
Yeah. So this song.
How many of us are actually putting on masks out there to tell a story? How do you tell a story not being yourself? That is just, that's a concept.
So this right here is called Sticky. This is one of the standout tracks from the album. The album is very more cohesive than this, but this is one of the tracks from the album. I just
have to say real quick, I really think you made a profound statement right there, bro.
What'd I say?
But, oh my God, that you had to put on a mask for me to tell this story to y'all.
Oh yeah, facts. I be forgetting. I be speaking so much knowledge, but I just be forgetting.
Okay, ego man.
Who the fuck you talking to, ho? I ain't the one. It's getting sticky. Bitch is getting sticky. Bro is getting sticky. Bitch is getting sticky. See, I'm a West Side nigga from the zone. Knock, knocking at the door. I keep them nicknames on him, cause I keloid my fist. Give a fuck about pronouns, I'm that nigga and that bitch is getting sticky. Bitch is getting sticky. Bro is getting sticky.
I ain't understand the song when I first heard it, but then that bitch dropped.
Bitch, step out me pop shit.
Yeah.
Niggas want that motion. I be in the cut. Sticky link. She say that's her nigga.
Not the whip.
Give a fuck if these bitches try to scrap. But I'm knucking if you bucking hoes.
I ain't gonna play the whole song because YouTube would definitely block that shit. But the album is more. God damn, I think it's dry. I think I need a humidifier in here. But the album is basically not that, but that was like one of the standout tracks on the album. You know what I'm saying? That was called Stick. It got Sexy Red on it too, and Lil Wayne on that track too.
Oh my goodness, I bet Wayne snapped on that thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play the rest of it.
Yeah,
I can play some of it.
I just want to hear Wayne part.
Let it be, niggas say I ain't the guy. They must be smoking ketamine. Always. Sticky situation, discombobulation. Caught me red-handed, palms itching like rosacea. Standing like ovation on business occupation.
Dripping condensation, got a whisper conversation, getting sticky.
So what is the vibe? If you said this is not the vibe of the album,
it's not the vibe of the album. The vibe of the album is introspective, skeleton beats. He produced everything himself, but everything is like skeleton beats, Pharrell-esque beats, like introspective type raps.
Could we get one just, without us getting blocked?
Sure.
Always wear a condom. Don't trust it.
Hey Jane, we got the news and I ain't know what to do. I didn't panic, I was comforting you. Still in shock, but damn, delayed response. Is this really true? If it was bound to happen to me, I'm lucky it's you. Hey Jane, your hair long and your legs long, and we could both relate to the fact that our dad's gone. Couple good qualities on you, you could pass on. You're not dumb and your face good and your hair strong. Look, hey Jane, I know my mom will be excited as hell. I know your mom will be excited as well. But people talk, so let's pretend we ain't got no one to tell. I know our exes wanna see us in hell.
This ain't about them, no. This ain't about kinfolk. This all decision with a small window. I wanna jump out, but if you wanna stay in the room, I cannot bug out. Time blocking the driveway, I cannot pull out now. I didn't pull out. Wow, I'm disappointed in me. This ain't like me. How could I be reckless? This ain't my lifestyle. Never had no.
Yeah, so that's like
that was a nice little storytelling right there.
Yeah, that's basically what it's about. That song called "Hey Jane" is basically about like, hey, he's having a kid. He's not ready for a kid, but I know what you're going through. I know what she's going through, and this is how I'm dealing with it. So I'm gonna put this on wax. And I don't know if the story is true. I don't know if he's having a baby or not, but this is what the song is about.
Yeah.
So that's really the vibe of the album. Like, and then that song, and then the next song after that is called "I Killed You." So I don't know if he had an abortion with the
Blow
baby.
out, go round and round. The 3-6 waves go round and round. The 3 siding up, it go round and round. I gotta work, I gotta eat. If they see you on top of me, I gotta leave, bitch, I killed you. Your natural state is threatening to the point that I point at myself and self-esteem, bitch, I killed you. No finding out, a couple knots was a map. We escaping them routes, right on the scout, bitch, I killed you. Taking you out, it's not a game full of shame, so we straighten you out. Without a doubt, bitch, I killed you. You were so essential, how we used to pick you, cause you was a symbol.
Well, that is the vibe of the album. It's like a chronological storytelling.
I ain't gonna lie, I want to hear that song like when I got my time, because I'm wondering when he said "I killed you," was he talking about an aspect of itself? Because I started hearing about him saying it was essential. You know, maybe it was a part of you that you thought, like going back to with that profound statement that you forgot you said after 5 seconds, like. You know, he had on a mask on to start telling these stories.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At first. So this is his, like the art he's giving us. Mm-hmm. It's him, but then it's a facade at the same time.
Right.
This is what this is him. This is Tyler the Creator, but it's more to him than that. This is just what I'm giving y'all.
Right. Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. So I give that album, I've actually listened to that album probably 8 or 9 times this week, like full from start to finish.
Yeah.
But
how many tracks on there?
It's like, I think 13 or something like that. It's not, I don't think it's too long.
Get a life.
It's
real life.
I don't know, it's probably like 15 or 16 tracks.
Come on,
I don't
bro.
even know. No, you know, the nature of my
times.
work, you know, I can put in my headphones and just listen to the album. And then when I'm stuck on an album, you know, I just listen to it. I actually like the album. I like the,
Just zoned out on him. Just
Yeah,
that man just extra plays.
Yeah.
Yo, Tyler Creator, man, shout this man out. All right.
Yeah, man, Tyler, man, you on your CHROMAKOPIA tour right now, man. Shout out to Malik Scylore Podcast on your tour. Just like you shouting out the Swifties, man. Yeah, you give me some tickets. Just give me some money, really.
You need 2
sponsor
tickets.
the podcast.
He told me give me some money.
Yeah. You ain't gotta give me no tickets. Just sponsor the podcast, man. We'll put CHROMAKOPIA in the back here,
We
man.
need 3 tickets. Okay, really just need 2. Him, because it's gonna be the family time. But if you think about Blaise.
Yeah. Then you know, just throw a third one in there. But yeah, I give that album right there 8.5 out of 10. It was very cohesive. Yeah, it was a very cohesive album. It gave
Can
me
you get a round of applause?
Yeah, for sure. A round of applause for CHROMAKOPIA 8.5 out of 10, man. 8.5. Let's get another one going, man. Awesome. All right, so Tyler the Creator, when he dropped the album, he had hid the features on the album, which a lot of artists do now. They hide the features so you can get just a cohesive listening session without like, oh, I'm gonna go to this song first because it has Lil Wayne on it. I'm gonna go to this song first because it has Glorilla on it. No, I just listen to the album, and I actually like that. But that created a conversation on Twitter saying, oh, I wish artists would not hide the features so I don't have to listen to Tizo Touchdown. And Tizo Touchdown is an artist that I really like. I actually appreciate Tizo's music. I like Tizo's music. I really appreciate Tizo's music. But I feel like there's so much forced hate on Tizo Touchdown, and he's a very, very good artist to me. Like, I've watched his Basement Cave freestyle with Kenny Beats. I watched, his
Why is so much hate on him?
I feel like people think that he's doing extra, and people don't like when somebody is like in their face all the time. Like, he has a feature with Drake, right? He was on Tyler's first album. He's everywhere. Like, all the artists are shouting him out. He's like an artist. You know what I'm saying? He's like an artist's artist, like an artist's favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? But that's for a reason. Like, people call him an industry plan or whatever. But okay, even if he is, he makes good music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna play you one of Tizo's songs. I'm gonna play you one of his songs from his from his album. His album is called How Do You Sleep at Night, right? So I'm gonna just play you
with my eyes closed on the left side.
So I'm gonna play you 2 songs. I'm gonna play you a Tizo, regular type of Tizo song. I'm gonna play you another Tizo song that's really like, how can you hate on this guy, right? So this song is called Sweet with Fouché. This is by Tizo Touchdown.
Nah, I love this beat already.
Yeah, Tizo's my guy, man. Wait till you hear this in the car, bro. This shit is hard.
Gotta see how I can word that. Everything you say is funny, girl. I feel like I'm dating a comedian. Everybody else, I swear, but today I finally hit the median. Even though I can't dress, girl, you love everything that you see me in.
Oh man.
Do you really think I'm cute? Honesty looks good on you. Honestly, you're too good for me. Honestly, we'll last about a week.
People are hating on this?
Yeah, man.
No way.
Everything's sweet.
Nah.
Yeah, man, this nigga is hard, bro. And then, so that's like classic Tizo.
And I think he really hit me with that bar where he was talking about, I can't really dress, but you really love me in. Because, you know, I love tucking my shirt in. I always want to get on me about untuck your shirt. I was with somebody a couple weeks ago, and she was like, let me see if you got your shirt tucked in. Yes, I do. I do.
But she love you in it, you know what I'm saying?
She still.
And this is another Tizo song that I really love. This is like one of my favorite Tizo songs. You can see I got them starred down there. Like them bottom 3 is like my favorite. But this is Out of Respect by Tizo.
Out of respect. Out of respect. Yeah. Out of respect. Out of respect. Out of respect. Out of respect.
Listen to the musicality of the song.
Out of respect. Out of respect.
I got your girl number, I didn't call it. Got that number, starting to burn a hole in my pocket. That hotel key starting to burn a hole in my pocket. She know what she want, I got a whole lot of it. But out of respect, out of respect.
Now watch this one right here. Come on, man. You can't hate on this nigga, man.
You can't pass through a middle and take that food your head. Damn, D-Lo, where the you get this at?
I got houses inside of houses. I got cars inside of cars.
Got left yard, right yard, front yard, backyard.
Boy.
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 Bikes.
On top of the bikes. Got ice.
Well, keep saying it then. Keep saying it then. No, he ain't just go smooth like that.
Yeah. It's Tizo classic, nigga. What you say? Port Arthur. Baby got that water. Port Arthur. Baby got that water.
I thought I found love. Tell my girl to needle and say that she don't need a man. I said, bet you will never see me again. I got many I didn't know. I got plenty I didn't win. I'm a player, should've known. I got twin sisters
in a bougie.
I got one in China, always wanna argue with me. Whenever I want some cheeks, I go to cheek. And I never get lost, cause they only got one street. All money to the bougie.
So,
mic check. All right, we back.
What I want to say is about T is that there's people with bars, and then bars are what people say that are catchy to the ears. Like, oh, he just said something fire. And then you have that flow. The flow is how you use the words and how they sound on the beat. And T, you got the flow. He is very creative. Facts. With how he matches his voice to the beat with the producer. Like, he is having sex with that beat. Good sex.
Facts.
It was
good smashing.
Good smashing. Yeah. He's making love. That's love. That ain't no tooting going on around here. He's taking his time with that. I love it. And he might just be a natural. It might not be. He might, go in there. But whatever he's doing, bro, you're doing a great job. I love it.
Yeah, Tizo's, man, one of my favorite artists, and he really doesn't have a lot of music out. He just has that one album out. So I don't see the force hate on him, but man, shout out to Tizo Touchdown. Tizo, I know you like small creators, man. So if you ever come across this podcast and see me, man, just reach out to me, Malik Scylore on Instagram, man. We'll get you on the pod. We'll do a nice little interview, a nice little music session, man, because I want to pick your brain of how you get to where you get to.
Most definitely.
All right, so recently Megan Thee Stallion released a documentary called Megan Thee Stallion in Her Words.
Oh, I would love to watch that.
I actually sat down and watched it. It's 2 hours. It's
a whole little movie. That's cool.
It's basically a movie. So the documentary is basically about her words dealing with the Tory Lanez shooting.
Oh man, I really was in my mind like, I hope like of course you want the Tory Lanez thing to be mentioned, but I hope like the whole 2 hours isn't about that.
No, I mean, yeah, basically is the first hour is like explaining like her come up and well, the first really 30 minutes is explaining like her come up, her mom, her losing her mom and everything.
Okay.
And then the rest of it is all about Tory. Like they talk about the shooting, but that's why it's called In Her Words. I didn't really put two and two together because I was like, okay, I thought this was a Meg doc. And my initial reaction is like, why does Megan Thee Stallion have a documentary? Like she's not that solidified yet. I mean, yeah, she has some hits, but usually people get documentaries like, 20, 30 years into the career. She's 5 years into her career. You know what I'm saying? Well, she's 5 years into her mainstream career, so maybe 6 years, 2018. So 6 years into her mainstream career, why does she have a documentary? You know what I'm saying? So I always ask, because you don't see you don't really see a Future documentary. You don't see you don't even have a Jay-Z documentary yet. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole, Drake, you just don't have these. You have a Kanye one, but Kanye been doing it for 20 years.
So
that was fire. That Genius was fire. Like he was a producer and all that stuff. So when I seen the, Megan Thee Stallion, because my cousin actually texted me, texted the group chat, I was saying she watched the doc or whatever. So I was like, oh, it's out. So I just gave it a look. And, docs are documentary, like if you doing your own production, you can story block it the way that you want to. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can create the tone, you can create the pacing of the story, you can create the you can control the emotions of the story. All of that stuff. So, so I'm not gonna be biased to okay, so I do not really listen to Megan Thee Stallion like that. Mm-hmm. I like some of her old stuff. Mm-hmm. Like there are tracks that I do like from Megan Thee Stallion as an artist. But like her newer stuff it has no resignation with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it's trash because obviously people listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But it just has no resignation to me. But also people have these parasocial relationships with these celebrities, which they get really offended about. Like if you disagree with one side or agree with another, however you want to put it, like Meg versus Tory or whatever, which you have to fall on the side.
Drake or Future.
Yeah.
You'll get the fight over that. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
It's Drake. Yeah, I said it.
It is Drake. But
yeah, we said it.
But so the
no disrespect to Future. Keep going.
No, for sure. But yeah, so the documentary is basically just her with, she had a camera crew around her for a long time, just her personal camera crew. I mean, they had good cameras. They had full frame lenses, so I mean, it wasn't no bullshit. Cool. That it wasn't a cine lens like a RE or a Red Komodo or something like that. It was just probably like a FX3 or something like that. Just some type of full frame lens or whatever. That's beyond the point. But she had the production crew with her or whatever, just a camera guy with her. So that's where most of the footage came from. Like it wasn't studio produced film. It was just like walking around. She had scenes where she was talking about lying to Gayle King about Tory fucking her. I mean, her fucking Tory or whatever, which I really don't give a fuck about. Like, that was a big story, but we knew that already. You know what I'm saying?
She lied about having sex.
She said it in court that she lied. So we knew that already. So I don't see why it was a big deal when she put it in her documentary. Like, cause she went on Gayle King.
So would that be considered like clout chasing? Like you go out there and you said you had sex with an artist just to come back and say, nah, I lied, I didn't have sex with him?
No, she lied and said she didn't have sex with him, and then came back and said she did have sex with him.
Oh, okay.
But this was because of the case of the shooting of when Tory Lanez shot Megan.
Dang, why she lie about having sex with him?
Yeah, she said it didn't matter or whatever, but people just call into question your credibility when you lie about one thing. Okay, so what else did you lie about? You know what I'm saying? You saying this didn't matter, that's why I didn't say it. Okay, what else did you lie about? But that was the whole consensus of her saying that or whatever, or lying about it or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really care if she had sex with Tory or not. Like, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? People want to know what happened with the shooting or whatever. So obviously Tory Lanez was convicted of all 3 counts of, convicted of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. He was convicted of assault with a deadly weapon.
And how much time we got? Like 12?
So he got 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah, he got 10 years to serve. But yeah, it was just a lot of bullshit dealing with that trial or whatever. And it was a lot of holes and all that shit. And it's just still a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why it's still a thing. Like, it happened 4 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's still talking about that. Who's still talking about that?
Yeah, when she released the doc, a couple days ago.
I mean her, but I don't mean like the public eye. Like,
that's what made people start talking about it again. Because she released the doc and people went crazy on Twitter because the scene inside of the doc was she was in her bed and somebody was filming her. She was like, "Oh shit, bitch! I told that bitch I lied to her, man. I don't know why the fuck that bitch kept asking why." You know what I'm saying? That's what she was saying. Like, she was saying it, and so that went viral on Twitter or whatever. Like, damn, this girl, did that, whatever. But it's like, give it up. Like, who? We're done. Like, you don't want to be victimized. Cool, I understand that you were a victim. You got shot. Somebody shot you, right?
Yeah, you definitely got shot.
She got shot.
Someone hit her with the Harlem Nights pinky toe.
Exactly. And both parties, both Kelsey and Tory, had GSR on them. So, I mean, but they don't show who had more GSR on them than the other, who was closer to the hand or whatever. The gun wasn't registered in anybody's name. Like, okay, all right. So I'm not gonna persecute somebody. You know what I'm saying? So but that shit just. It's just a lot of shit that deals with that shit. But I watched the documentary. The documentary was really pandering to one thing. I didn't really like it, but it was cool. Like, it was emotional parts in there dealing with her mom and stuff, and I get it.
Did they shoot her toe or the side of her foot?
They shot her. They shot like in her foot, like the heel or some shit like that.
That's good, because I don't want her with the nub.
Oh no! They shot like the hip.
Okay.
Like when they showed the little thing in the surgery or whatever. Yeah. It was like the bottom of the.
I would have been mad.
Of the foot. Or whatever, but
having a nub,
she doubled down on Tory telling her to dance while shooting her.
You just have a nub.
Oh my god, no, yeah, no.
Do you get a discount if you only got 9 toes?
Nah, full price. You still paying full price.
You had 9 toes.
You still paying full price.
Would you paint the nub?
Nah, you could paint it to look like a nail.
Would it be shorter than the other?
Yeah, but you say you got a short foot instead of a nub.
Short toe.
A short toe, yeah. It's not your big toe, it's your short toe. It's my short toe. But you'll be falling all the time because your big toe has a lot on your equilibrium.
Yeah, your balance.
Yeah. But yeah, that's on the Meg doc, man. If you want to watch it, it's on Amazon Prime.
I still might watch it though.
I mean, it's a nicely produced doc. Yeah. It's just the information on there is painted a certain way.
Right. So you would say it's biased.
It's very biased. It's all it is. It's all biased. Like, you can storytelling, you can paint a story the way that you want to if you create the story.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's very easy to do that. And there's no, but yeah, it's in her words. That's what's called in her words. So it's but they knew who was gonna watch it, because why release it right now?
Your side, then the side.
Yeah, exactly. The true side. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But she could be telling the truth. I don't know. That's beyond my pay grade. But
what is true though is that you got shot. I'm sorry that happened to you, and I'm glad you're still going in your career. So shout out to you, Meg. We can give her a round of applause.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Damn. Oh my God. You know that's going up.
I might have to.
That's definitely going up.
I might have to cut that part out.
No.
Because I didn't mean to do that for real.
He didn't. It was a mistake.
That shit was just very ironic. It was very ironic. I really didn't mean. The buttons are actually right next to each other.
Great things happen when it's a mistake. You feel me? So that was just a mistake.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, we can give her another round of applause.
Yeah, so
make sure I press the right button this time.
Giving her a round of applause. Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. So before we end the pod, man, I just wanted to say, Funny Marco he does a show called Deep Thoughts, right?
Okay.
And the show was good. He had a show with Orlando Brown and Ray J, which is a crazy show in itself, because those two were very Oh my God, that's a crazy
There's some
show.
personalities.
Yeah, they
especially
Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
he looks crazy now.
Yeah, I mean he's cleaned up a little bit, but
it's the dark circles on his eyes. Like I mean, you know,
yeah, but he's cleaned up. I don't know if
like,
he had makeup on right then, but he cleaned up a little bit.
Okay,
but I wasn't even worried about like the interview, whatever he was doing. I was looking at like the sponsors, the ad sponsors or whatever. So one of the sponsors was Prize Picks, was the gambling or whatever.
Yeah.
So he did a ad spot for Prize Picks. And then the second ad spot in the same video, like the ad spot that he did, not like advertisers or you got to skip the ad. It was like an integrated ad. The second one was a debt consolidation.
That definitely goes hand in hand. Yeah. Lose your money and then come fix it.
Yeah, come fix. Like I'm like, it was just interesting to me because I was like, okay, your audience, a bunch of degenerate gamblers that need to fix their debt. So I'm gonna sell you I'm gonna sell you and tell you to gamble, and then I'm gonna send you the people to fix your debt. Yeah. I just found that was just so weird to me, but that was just something that
I wonder how much is that just the system. They feed you bullshit, like for lack of better words, they feed you the bull, and then they sell you how to get out the bull. But does it really help you get out of it? Like, is the debt consolidation really finna stop you with your problem?
No, never.
Or is it just a little Band-Aid?
It's a Band-Aid because all it does is consolidate your debt. You still, if you owe $20,000, but you owe $5,000 here, $3,000 here, $1,000 there, $300 there, in different places, all it does is
put it all together and make one payment.
And make one payment on it. So it technically helps because it clears the rest of it clears all your other accounts. It makes your other accounts good, but then it starts a brand new credit account, and if you can't pay that, then that gets sent to the collect. It's a lot of stuff. But I do want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Malik Scylore Podcast. I'm your host. I don't know why this music is not playing,
and I want to say shout out to Candyland. I gotta say that. Out there in Atlanta,
the strip club.
Yeah, just because y'all stay up like after hour spot. You ain't have to just say this. I mean, it's a strip club, but it's just like
if you shout out Candyland, where's Candyland? Because it could be the game.
And I want to say the finest thing in there was Rita. Shout out to Rita. Love you, girl. You're doing your thing. So I just wanted to shout that out real quick.
Shout out to them. This music isn't playing. I don't know why. I wish it would, but it is okay. So we're just gonna, pivot. But I thank y'all for tuning in to the Malik Scylore Podcast. It's been a very mundane and cool podcast. But you have those days sometimes where you just want to chill, talk. And then we finna turn up later because we finna go see these Atlanta Falcons beat the shit out the motherfucking Cowboys,
look
man.
at his. I'm gonna buy me a long sleeve shirt. I've been saying
big
that.
Dog shit.
Yeah, now that thing is fire.
Big dog shit, man. Yeah. I know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big birds.
Yeah.
Not
big
the
birds.
yellow ones, nigga. The red and the black ones, nigga.
Birds.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, rise up in this bitch. But we're finna go see the Atlanta Falcons, man. We're finna go see them play. So, we gotta end this podcast because we gotta get, how Atlanta is. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. This has been episode 19 of the Malik Scylore Podcast. Tune in next week, same time, same place to watch us. I am your host, Malik Scylore. This is
Blaise Harris.
And we appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next week. Peace.
Hey.